Hi and welcome back or welcome to my All the Perfume YouTube channel. In this video I'll be reviewing Perfumes by Bon Parfumeur. These two perfumes are new to my collection, but it was actually at the start of the year that I tried my first Bon Parfumeur scent with 001. The brand had sent it to me and it was this really lovely, calming lavender perfume that was so great for spa days and new starts. Fast forward a couple of months later and I tried 402 when in London and loved it straight away. Then online, 501 caught my eye as the brand's gourmand offering, and I really wanted to review them and share them with you, so thank you so much to the brand for sending me these bottles to try. I have loved learning more about the brand, and with our packaging here, the colours that you see are actually representative of which olfactory family we are dealing with the fragrance. So the purple here is for your vanilla and musk scents, and this pink is for gourmand perfumes. I like the brand's aesthetic and simple packaging, and I'm saying so often recently that I'm enjoying brands where the bottles and packaging only vary slightly between their fragrances, so you get these lovely collections where everything looks the same but a little bit different. We have here with our box, the coloured sleeve comes off, and then the box opens out to reveal the perfume. I really like it when fragrances do this. It feels like a little door to a wardrobe. And there is the bottle. The perfumes that I received are both 100ml and they feel nice and weighty, as you would expect. This is cute, but I won't keep it. It's just nice to enjoy the scents while they're new to my collection. So this has got that same colour that we had before, showing that in the case of 402, this is the vanilla and musk scent, and it will be the same with our 501, but the pink showing that it is their gourmand offering. And it's quite simple, but on the cap you've got the brand's logo on the top there too. Okay, yeah, they're looking good. I like looking at these online, they feel well done, and I'll get into the fragrances. Let's get into 402, and as with all of our Bon Parfumeur scents, the name of the perfume is a number, and that number is to show the chronology of the creation of the perfume. Well, with this one we have 3 key notes, and again that is the same with all of the fragrances. 3 main notes are listed on the front, and here they are vanille, caramel and santal. And in addition to those, in the fragrance we have apple, almond blossom, sugar, benzoin and musk. And as I said before, I tried this in London in Balloon Perfumery. I just wanted a bottle instantly. I loved it. Let's give it a spray. There we go. And to smell it now, I'm so reminded of Vanille et Coco by Coudray, a perfume that I also tested, loved, put straight on the wish list. It's this really lovely strong vanilla caramel scent, which actually kind of creates a bit of a chocolate effect. So my husband smells Vanille et Coco on me and usually thinks it's chocolate. People who've given me compliments about that scent have thought so, and indeed with this one, my husband smelt it the other day and said chocolate, and that's the effect the notes give. What the two scents actually do share in common is their vanilla and sandalwood notes. But this is vanilla and caramel and kind of smells like vanilla essence, like that vanilla essence that you would use to do baking with. It's smelling really good. It projects well when you first spray it. Now, in terms of the other notes, I can smell apple now that I know it's there. I'm not sure I would have picked that up without knowing. I can smell the almond for sure. It's sweet, but not particularly sugary. And I wouldn't have detected benzoin, but I do smell the sandalwood, and I love sandalwood in my perfumes. The caramel note is strong, so I feel like this perfume will get you noticed, just as my Vanille et Coco has done so in the past for me with the compliments it's received. This is brilliant if you are a lover of vanilla and your gourmands, and I can imagine wearing this in winter and in the evenings. It's such a great scent. Now I think that this is also a bit like Caramel Spell by Zara, which I have also reviewed previously, so if you've tried that scent, expect to know what this one smells like too. Let's get into 501, and I've given this fragrance a couple of tests to really be sure on what I think and what it reminds me of. We have our 3 notes again on the front, those main notes in the perfume: praline, réglisse, which translates as licorice in English, and also patchouli. But along with those notes in the scent, you've got bergamot, hazelnut, we've got yuzu, we've got caramel, iris, and musk. So there is a lot going on in this fragrance. And when I first tested it, I was very happy that it reminded me of a perfume that I love that has been discontinued, and that is Fuel for Life Unlimited by Diesel. And I could smell that licorice, so I was really happy about that. But then what I really appreciated on my second test of this perfume is the hazelnut in the opening. It is so good. And with the praline, it is actually nutty, like you can properly smell that. Then the contrast of the flowers and the iris really comes through. And I love how those two things can just work in complete contrast in one fragrance. The hazelnut is more towards my taste than the flowers are. The flowers are strong, and I feel that you will certainly like this perfume if you like Flowerbomb by Viktor and Rolf. And they share their bergamot, the patchouli and the musk. So there are 3 notes in common, and they are similar for sure, but I feel that this one is a little bit stronger. Now I'm also reminded, when I smell this, of KKW's Wifey perfume, and that is a scent which itself actually reminded me of Chance by Chanel. Now in our Wifey you have the yuzu that this has and the musk, and there is that similarity there. But funnily enough, Wifey has caramel, so does this, but I don't smell the caramel in this. Yet somehow it is also reminding me of our 402, the first perfume I smell. And I guess maybe that's the fact they're from the same brand, there's like a shared DNA somehow. But I just can't pick up on a separate caramel note. I feel like I get that really nutty opening. The licorice, of course, which I smelled the very first time. And a lot of flowers and patchouli. It's not as much to my taste as the first scent, but what I really love is that I could smell this on myself so well. And I remember, it was only a couple of days ago, I wore it, went out and about on a nice park visit with my son. I got back into the car and the car smelled of it, and I was like, great, like I love it. It's a little bit of an odd test for me, that when my car smells of a scent or a coat does, I think, great, okay, I know this one is projecting and it will last well. So I have enjoyed it, and I feel like this one is a perfume that will be a really good signature scent for somebody. That's how I feel about the notes and how they work. It doesn't particularly feel like it leans towards a season, because even though it's floral, it's got those gourmand elements, of course, with the licorice and the caramel, and it is enjoyable. I liked it, and I like having it in my collection just for that contrast of that hazelnut and the flowers and how well done that is. It's smelling good. Are the Bon Parfumeur perfumes worth it? At the time that I am filming, you can buy 15ml bottles of the perfume for £28. You can buy 50ml bottles of the perfume for £45, and the 100ml bottles, like the 2 I have here, retail at £90. And so I was really happy to see that you can buy those 15ml bottles, because I actually hadn't seen those online. And as with any review that I film and share, I love it when you can buy a smaller quantity of a fragrance. I think it's a great, affordable way in if you love a perfume, but also if you're not sure, it's a way of testing it more fully for longer without committing to a full bottle. I love that I received these as PR samples, because the 100ml size just look really good and they feel good. And I'm impressed with the perfumes. With the 402, it's personal taste. I love the scent profile. I love that I don't smell that much when I'm out and about as a perfume. And with your 501, I think it's a really great contrast of notes that would work so well as a signature scent. So I think they're really good perfumes. With £90 for the 100ml, I wouldn't buy these perfumes with my own money in that size. I would actually be buying the 50ml in the 501, as my personal taste has shown. But with this one, I think I would be buying that 100ml scent. It just, for me, is quite similar to the Vanille et Coco that I love so much. So it's a little bit of a must-have feeling for me. But generally speaking, I feel if you can buy a perfume for £45, then do that. Get your 50ml perfume and still get a decent amount without paying the £90 price point. I think they're worth it. I think they're well done. I love how they look. I love seeing people share these in their collections online, and they lasted well on my skin. I do respray, so that is why with my longevity and projection talk, I don't consistently talk about those things in my reviews. If they kind of stand out to me, then I will mention it. But generally speaking, I do respray perfumes throughout the day. So it's not something that I take time out to test or look at, but if it's noteworthy or, doesn't work out so well, I will mention those things too. Thank you again to the brand for sending me these perfumes to try, and I will include links to them below. Please do let me know if they appeal to you or any others that you have tried from Bon Parfumeur as well. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe to my channel. You can find me over on Instagram, on TikTok and my blog. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Click, click.